Hello and welcome to the July 15th, 2024 Solana Memecoin Trading Journal and Watchlist. My name is FOMO, you mofo. I trade Solana meme coins. That is it. I'm learning the rest as I go and sharing it with you. Before we begin, nothing in this video is financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor. This is purely for entertainment purposes only. And if you'd like to get in real time plays, alpha, and other things, don't forget to join my Telegram and follow me on X. Now, with all that mumbo jumbo out of the way, let's dive the fuck in. A lot of stuff happened in the last 48 hours in real life, and it's been crazy. Unless you've been living under a rock, there was an assassination attempt on Donald Trump. And naturally, the first thing I did was went and max bidded tremp, which was around here yesterday, right? All this went down yesterday. It happened here. So Trump was sitting at a cool 39 million, caught it right there. It wicked all the way up to 85, which is crazy. Um, I bought with size, so I made it quick. I think 5 to 10K off of this trade. I'm feeling a lot less inclined to share P&Ls, but feel free to give me feedback on what you think I should do. I'm just super busy and with the move and stuff, but anyway, I'll be more organized eventually. But I made a decent bag off of swing trading Tremp, but as you guys know, I was an early investor in Tremp, and I have a moon bag that's well worth over 5 figures that I'm not touching until he either becomes the president or not. But yeah, everyone is saying political coins until November will run super hard, and then we'll see what happens. But Trump was a good trade. Another, so let me, okay, this is another trade that I did about 15 grand off of Survivor. And just whenever something crazy in real life happens, or if you're a part of the Watcher Guru Telegram, for example, anytime anything crazy happens, go on to BullX, go on to Pump Vision, and just look at the different new pairs that are released. So, for example, there was like the Trump shooting one, Survivor was like the second coin that I saw. Year was another one, RIP Trump. So Trump wasn't dead, so this one didn't make sense to throw bids at. But I just threw $100 at whatever was in the graduating soon tab, or I was just waiting to snipe whatever was in the graduated tab. So BullX is still my preferred trading platform. And if you're not signed up already yet, hit the link in the description below to get instant access. And yeah, that's how I cooked almost $15,000 in realized profits here from the Survivor coin. So that was fun. And yeah, Trump, we cooked on that too. And I've been telling you guys to buy Trump, man, since May, since I first started posting this channel. So I think I called it around 25 or 30, somewhere around here. And it absolutely ripped. It's hit 100 mil a few times since we've been starting this channel. So this is one of my high conviction plays that I swing trade with size and also still have a sizable bag that I just don't touch at all. Again, I did enter way back in the day, back in like March under 10K market cap because the dev rugged it and then there's a takeover for it. And yeah, peak my Trent bag would be worth 2.5 million to date. That's how many tokens I had from the start. I realized I think to date, I've realized about 700K from Trump, and then I have my moon bag that's worth I don't know how much, and then just these small swing trades with size that I do every once in a while. So Trump definitely has carried my realized profits this year thus far, so it's been cool to see. But as far as metas go, like I was saying, Potify is kind of where it's at right now. One trade that we caught pretty early in the Telegram earlier today was this Vents coin. So there's a lot of DJ Vents or Vance. I don't even know how to pronounce his real name. I think it's Vance. But there's a lot of these coins that launched or pre-existing redacted ones. But this one is actually supported by Tremp itself. Like the Tremp team, there's like a formal partnership. They have a 35K LP on Meteora with Tremp and Vents paired together, and they burnt 6% of the supply with Tremp, the team. And yeah, that Trump is actually co-signing this particular coin, not the other ones that have been teetering between a million plus market cap. Like Vunce, I think, is another one that a lot of people were bullish on. But yeah, so once people started to realize that there is one that is fully supported by Trump on Solana, a lot of people sold off these other ones and transitioned to that one. So and that's the one that I'm bidding on since Trump announced formally that this will be his VP. So it'll be interesting to see where it goes from here. To put into perspective, Kama is the vice president to Biden. And I think all time high, this one hit like 20 mil market cap or something crazy. Like, yeah, 15 to, it wicked to 21, but it closed at like 18. So I still think there is major upside left for both Kama and for Vence. And yeah, as far as like the Democrats go, they really think that Kama is gonna take over Biden here shortly. So we'll see where that goes. But yeah, pretty much back at my entry for Kama. I did take some profits here at the top on these like these were not all me, but I will take credit for some of these red candles for sure at the top. But nothing wrong with taking profits, and it's just a new buying opportunity for new holders and believers. So, time for me to start bidding again on Comma, and same thing with Vents, since it is on a bit of a dip from bag holders pre news, right? So a lot of people were bidding over here, and now we're seeing people take profits, and it's retracing a little bit now back to like 3 mil market cap. So the chart is not scary. The chart actually looks pretty good and healthy. And if it goes down to 1 million market cap, even better, because we can load up here. But it's retracing pretty nicely. So still bullish on it, and I'll still bid on dips for it moving forward. I think that's it as far as Politify coins go. If you were to, buy one to three of these, it's kind of tough to say which ones I'd recommend other than Tremp, obviously. Bowden, don't even mess with it. Comma, of course. Vents is a good one. And yeah, all these other ones are kind of questionable at the moment. It's just a matter of like, so within the Politify meta, there's the figures, right? The political figures like Trump, Biden, comma, Vence, for example. And there's also these like podcasters and commentators and interviewers that are also part of this meta. It's like a sub meta to the meta. This was the first mover in like the podcast or like the, you know, news anchor type person. So I would honestly place your bets on Tucker running back to at least, here where I think a lot of people are waiting for it to reclaim because a lot of people were bidding here on the way up, and then people either round trip their bags or sold for a loss like along the way here. So I would place some bids here at the bottom. We kind of called the bottom here, beginning of May, and it reversed hard. So hopefully the same thing kind of happens here once they start. Well, they are already rolling out content. This team is just crazy. They've always been putting out content. They're always on Spaces. They were just on they set a reminder for Space here like 3 hours ago. So Tucker definitely is going to be the first mover with like the podcaster, news anchor type person. So if you're looking to branch outside of just like the main political figures like Trump, Bowden, comma, I would definitely look into Tucker as an opportunity for some nice X's. The beta play to Tucker was Jones, which that one ran pretty hard, and then Jew Rugen, that one ran hard as well. I don't really have anything to say about Obama other than it's like a cabal insider play. Same with Newsom, kind of irrelevant right now, but if the callers go in and update it, I mean, you could hope for some form of X's, but I think the ones that have the bigger upside are the ones that I mentioned. So Trump, Tucker, comma, Vence, Jones, and Jew maybe, but mainly the ones that I mentioned. But yeah, that's it for politics on my end. Cats, I think these are starting to move a little bit more. Michi kind of scared a lot of people with how far down it went. Um, I was pretty scared myself. Yeah, we were not here for selfie, fucking selfie. I'm gonna delete that so I don't cry every time I log in. But yeah, just 3 days ago or 2 days ago, it was at 50 mil. It crossed the 100 million market cap now too. There was just some drama, I think, too, with Michi holders. Like they were pretty aggressive or negative towards Billy holders and saying that Billy sucks and all this other stuff. And it happens. People when other new coins flip their long term hold, or like the coins that they're like bullish on, like Billy flipped Michi, and that's kind of why their holders got mad. It's fine. Um, there's always room for multiple coins to run at the same time. Like it doesn't just have to be one, unless it's a political figure, like whoever the president is or whatever. Like yeah, sure, but I think for these guys, like there's enough room for everybody to thrive in this space. But I think the holders kind of rallied and kind of pumped it, which is great. So let's just see if it can break this 25 cent barrier here that we've kind of been bricked on a few times. So we weren't able to break it here, we weren't able to break it here. Now hopefully we break it this time here. So it happened twice. Third time's a charm, right? That's how I do my TA. Popcat is on its way to 1 billion market cap, which is crazy. I've been sidelined on it, and I think every time I talk about it or open up this chart, I keep saying how like it might be worth bidding, but I never do because I feel like I'm late. I think if I had just shut up and bid it here at the 24 cent range, um, yeah, I'd be happy right now, obviously, because that'd be like a almost 3x its size, but it's okay. I'll remain sidelined on it, and in a month when I update this and it's at 2 billion market cap, we can rope together. But I think that's it as far as cats go. I'm still the only cats I'm really paying attention to are Michi, Popcat now because it's at all time high or whatever, and Mini are the only ones that I really like talking about. I feel like Mini will run hard once cats are in full effect, just because. So when Popcat hits a billion market cap, a few things can happen, like a few different scenarios. One, all the other cats die, which is very unlikely, but the reason why cats have been running hard is because people always say, oh, this one's going to be the first cat to a billion market cap. No, this one's going to be the first cat to a billion market cap. And we had one that hit a billion market cap, but it like rugged or died. I forgot what it's called. It was some like Asian meta one, and we're kind of back to square one with trying to get one of these damn cats to 1 billion market cap, and Popcat seems to be like the contender for that. And yeah, so like one of the scenarios is all the other cats kind of just start to fizzle out and everyone just full sends Popcat. Or two, Michi kind of follows, right behind it. Popcat is on the rise, and so is Michi, and so is Mini. Like a lot of these cats are up, like over 50%. So it really just depends on what the leader of the pack is doing and how the other coins react. But we'll see. That's where I stand with it right now. Zoomer meta. Let's see. Aura is still leading the charge in terms of overall volume, makers, and market cap. It's still high up there. Lock in is another one that a lot of people like. Zoomer, I feel, will top all of these eventually because again, my thesis is that these are all Zoomer memes. Zoomer, the coin can create content around Riz, can create content around silence or motion or like quick in and out Zoomer memes like Hawk Tua Girl. It doesn't have to be a coin in of itself or by itself. It's a whole vibe. It's a whole thing. So that's my consensus on this Zoomer meta. That Zoomer and Riz and Aura are gonna continue to lead the pack, and also lock in just because it's high up there. But it's also a crypto term in my opinion. Like time to lock the fuck in. Like a lot of people mainly associate locking in with crypto versus just like Zoomer slang. Unless I have that wrong. Correct me if I'm wrong on that. But yeah, silence our last video last week, I told you guys that I was planning to get like 1% here at like 100 to 200K market cap because it felt like a low risk, high reward coin. And it definitely was. We're up about 3 to 5x depending on when you bought. And yeah, I hold my 1% comfortably, and I'll see you back at 2 million market cap with haste. And then let's sort these by market cap. So lock in is leading the charge. And yeah, as far as like low caps, dead ass, I think it died unfortunately, so that's why I've stopped sharing it, which is a shame because I personally use this term a lot. But again, doesn't matter if I'm bullish on it or if people are bullish on it. If the main Twitter stops posting and holders start selling for a loss, I mean, there's really nothing else you can do. And again, it maybe just wasn't a good enough meme to stand by itself, which is why we have things like Zoomer that can, create content around that specific term. And it's just like a one off, rather than it being its own thing and then dying. Same thing with type shit. I really liked this one. It's super hip hop. A lot of my friends in real life say it. Like, I'm 6'2" Hercules type shit or whatever, like they say built like Hercules type shit, or they just say random things like that. I still don't really understand the meme, but I like it. It's fun to say. It sounds super hip hop, and yeah, I mean, I really hope whoever's running this thing can run it back. Otherwise, I mean, it was fun. Um, they're still posting. They posted 15 hours ago. Um, this might be the bottom, 50 to 70K market cap. It was the bottom for silence, and then it mooned. So yeah, hopefully the same thing kind of happens here. When coins bottom out like this, that like multiple people were chilling or were super bullish on, again, it doesn't matter if they're, how do I explain it? Just because I'm saying it could potentially run back doesn't mean that it will. And just because I'm not actively promoting it doesn't mean that I've sold or I'm out of it. I'm actually down horrendously on this fucking coin, and it's annoying, but it's okay. Hopefully, someone runs it back because I think it's promising. And I thought the same of silence, and I was correct on it. And now it's at 500,000 market cap. We'll see though. We'll see. Mewing, last time we talked about this one, it was like at 1 million market cap, but it's down 50%. Um, Again, this was a really good meme. I liked it too. A lot of the KOLs liked it too when when it was up here, but when it rugged, none of them talked about it again, and it's kind of just been in this long accumulation phase of just like the CTO team and just the community members that were left back holding, are just trying to pump it. So let's see. I liked it. It was a good meme. So we'll see where Zoomer Meta heads into or heads off into. Celebs, I haven't really been aware of any new celeb coins launching or anything. I do know, however, that Mother's been slowly moving up since we last talked about it. Um, I think it was like at 20 something million market cap when we talked about it in the last video. I don't really recall. Maybe I should leave markers or something. Talked about it on July 9th, right? So it was like at 32 cents. Now it's at 37. Okay. Yeah. I did not throw any bids at the bottom. Probably should have because it might, reverse here. It looks like it is getting a lot more bids. So we'll see where the celeb meta goes and where that goes to. But yeah, let's take a look at Whiff derivatives. So again, this section is mainly, dog with hat. Obviously, everyone knows what that is. It's a variety of coins that have either been deployed by the Whiff deployer, such as Zazu, Cock the Cat, 777, or have to do with the Whiff lore. So, for example, the account that posted Dog with Hat also posted this cat with bag. Achi is Dog with Hat's real name. RBT, Pink Guy, these are from the Dog with Hat deployer. So the account that deployed this coin deployed all those other ones that I just mentioned. Can is Whiff's brother. Dog Wi-Fi hat. Elon mispronounced Dog with Hat on a live stream. Dog and bag. It's Achi in a bag. So various different narratives and various different ways that people kind of take it, or take it from here and there. Um, Usually, kind of how I mentioned it, it's kind of just like pink eye, for example. When I first talked about it, it was like a no joke, like 10K market cap or something. And I said, just throw some bids on it and see what happens. And went up to like 300 market cap randomly because someone took it over. And there's always just that narrative of like when people start to remember cock, everyone was talking about it. And they're going to say, oh, shoot, this is like the first cat that the Whiff deployer deployed, blah blah blah. All time high is 20 million or something crazy. I don't even remember. Yeah, 25 million. Low risk, high reward play. Here you go. And then once more people start talking about it, you'll see volume spike, and then it'll hit all time high again, rather quickly. Looks like volume is on its way up. Just really depends on where it closes at the end of the day. But I don't think we've seen 4 million plus on this in a few days. So let's just see where it goes. But yeah, that's it on Whiff derivatives. Stocks are pretty much like they're moving slowly, I guess. Like GameStop is still chugging along. Every time I check on it, it's like at 20, and then it's like at 30, and now it's at 41 million market cap. So it's just slowly been going up and up and up. I've been sidelined on it just because I have liquidity elsewhere, and to be honest, I'm kind of tired of it. Roaring Kitty came back, and it was kind of underwhelming. I didn't really know what to expect, but it is what it is. There's some gambles here. A lot of these I lost so much money on just because I thought it was going to be a bigger thing, and unfortunately it wasn't. So it happens. Asians, I don't really think there's a lot of Asian coins coming out right now. None really that I'd like to highlight here either. Portfolio, like I said, this kind of comes and goes. It hasn't came though, in quite a while. So I feel like we're due for a Pump.fun announcement or Pump.fun, like, I don't know, something happens with Pump.fun, a milestone. Then they're like, OMG, guys, Test was the first Pump.fun token deployed, like max bid. And that's like what happened both times that at Moon. Just something happened with Pump.fun, and then people just wanted to moon this thing. So it's at sub 200K market cap. This is one of those plays where you just buy like a soul or two that you can spare. And, when this narrative comes up again, like, hey, this is the first Pump One token, blah, 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 you would have bidded when there was only like three people buying in a 24-hour time span, and then you get this like massive influx of volume, and it pumps this to like 500K or 1 million, for example. So that's kind of the strategy that I've been playing with these different watch lists that I have. Again, obviously it doesn't work for every single coin, but it's worth trying it or doing it. Pepe, for example, this is the first Pepe coin deployed on Pump Fund. People pumped that a few weeks back on it. And same thing, Rose. Like when this thing first came out, I think this was like the first. Oh shit! This is like the first coin on Pump Fund that like really went to like a million market cap plus, and yeah, so it has some history. It also pumped here, around May when the Pumpfolio thing started coming back. So it's nice front running these narratives, but it doesn't always work. You can't always predict when these narratives come back, but it's just something for you to keep in mind, if you're looking for just like something to store some money in that you can afford to lose, because it can also go down more. It's happened. Edgy racial slur coins. Someone said that I should add some Jewish coins to here. I don't. Not gonna lie, man. I don't have any recommendations for those. All I see are these. If you have recommendations for any other, ethnic coins, I'm all ears. But yeah, this one is still in hard accumulation right now. It's been sub 2 million for a minute, and I feel like it's just gonna pop randomly one day. I think Mitch is still doing the shill on spaces, interrupting spaces. If you haven't seen that yet, it's hilarious. But yeah, definitely check this coin out. And this is like dead, I think, sports and player fight, because the Olympics or whatever is done with, or whatever this was. I'm no idea about this at all. So don't ask me questions on it. But yeah, some closing thoughts. Always remember to invest what you can afford to lose. Keep doing your own research. follow the right people, and make friends. If you don't know who to follow, I have this X GOAT list here to where I have all the people that I trust for plays. You can follow them and just go through the list and see what everybody is talking about and bid on whatever it is that they're shilling because they have a pretty high win rate, which is cool. But yeah, with all that being said, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.